Yo, I'm Troy, this is TM Fitness. So I want to talk to you about mindfulness based stress reduction techniques. Why MBSR? Well, I'm not a CBT practitioner, so I can't teach you about that. Now, CBT is the most evidence based therapy for this kind of thing. It's kind of a papering over the cracks kind of technique, but it is helpful and it does work. So if you would rather use CBT than MBSR, by all means do that, but you will need to seek out a specific practitioner for that, a registered practitioner for that. MBSR is a little bit different. It's basically mindfulness, so you can use meditation techniques and various other common techniques in order to reduce your levels of stress, cortisol release, anxiety, control your overthinking and rumination, and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite easy to apply for most people, and I'm going to teach you a couple of techniques that I've used to pretty good effect myself. So first of all, mindfulness is a way of bringing your attention inwards, slowing down your thinking, and removing the constant, or switching off the constant flow of thought in your head, catching yourself when you're ruminating and dwelling on negative and pessimistic thought processes and affirmations. So the simplest exercise that I'm going to teach you right now is how to do a mindfulness meditation. So first of all, you can do this laying down. Ideally, lay back and prop your head up somehow, so in a reclining chair, or if you're laying on the bed, like a couple of pillows under your neck and shoulders maybe, rather than laying flat, particularly if you've got lower back pain. If you're laying flat on a hard surface or a very soft surface, it can exacerbate the pain in your lower back by just placing you in an uncomfortable position. So prop yourself up, or ideally sit upright. And when I say sit upright, if I shift back a little bit here, so sitting, I'm on a stool at the moment, so you can sit on the stool, sit upright, so lift your chest, lower your shoulders. Let me just lower that down a little bit. There we go. So lift your chest, lower your shoulders, relax, keep your chin in, so you're lengthening the back of the head out. So rather than sitting like this, you're sitting like this. Just place your hands on your lap. Make sure there's no distractions around, no background noise, or as little background noise as possible. And as little distraction as possible. And then so just sit on a chair, on the edge of a chair, on a stool, on the edge of your bed, wherever. Place your hands on your lap, in the correct posture, close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose. Now when you breathe in, you want to expand your abdomen, so we're not breathing into the chest like this, we're breathing into the abdomen. And then when you exhale, you pull your tummy in and force the air out. Okay, so close your eyes, inhale, hold it for a moment, and then exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale, just try and relax your shoulders. Do it again. Exhale. And just relax your shoulders. Do that 2 or 3 times. Already you will start to feel a little bit more relaxed, a little calmer. Then what I like to do, and you don't have to do this, but what I like to do is to just use a couple of little affirmations here. So I'll say, body, it's time to relax. And just feel your body relax. Then I'll take another deep breath in. Mind, it's time to be calm. And just focus on calming and quietening your mind. And then sometimes, and you don't have to do this, might not work for you, but what I like to do is to visualize my body full of red light. Sounds a bit woo, but bear with me on this one. So I like to visualize just my outline, and I'm full of red light. And then I say, pain, be gone. And as I exhale, I imagine the light just draining down out of my body, all the way down, out my feet and flooding away. Take another deep breath in. Just focus on the calmness and the quiet. Now you can just continue to focus on your breathing and relaxing, or you can do a body scan. So once you're calm and you're relaxed, you start just scanning your body down from top to bottom. Usually you'll find you'll get to your neck, your shoulders, and you feel a bit of stress and tension. So just focus on that area. Take some deep, slow breaths. With each out breath, try and release that tension from that area. You can use a visualization at this point if you like. Imagine there's a healing white light, or imagine bad things leaving your body, or whatever works for you. But focus on relaxing that body part, and when it feels less relaxed, you can give it a number if you like. So if it feels like an 8 out of 10 in terms of tension and tightness and soreness, just breathe, relax, release that, and then give it another number. Has that reduced down? If it's reduced down, it's time to move on. Find somewhere else in your body. You might get down to your lower back. I think there's tightness in my lower back here. So again, just focus on that area. Try and release that tension and scan the body all the way down. This might only take 10 minutes. It might take you half an hour. But try and do this every day. And if you're not going to sit and meditate, then you can use other techniques for mindfulness. Mindful walking is one. So when you're walking, you just focus on the rise and fall of your feet, and just every time your mind wanders, bring your attention back to your feet. Don't berate yourself for losing concentration. Just accept it is what it is. Catch yourself doing it. Bring your attention back to your feet. Rise and fall of your feet, and focus back on that, and you're clearing everything out. You can do mindful eating. It's the same principle, but you're eating the food and you're thinking about the textures and the taste and the odour and the emotions that you're feeling while you're eating that food. So there's lots of different methods of mindfulness that you can apply, but using this and then also keeping a pain diary or just a journal and writing down your thoughts is going to help you to understand what's going on mentally and emotionally, and give you an opportunity to reconnect with yourself and to catch yourself when you are ruminating and when you are creating these pessimistic thoughts and expectations. And in time, and it does take time, but the research on this is quite clear now that people who meditate regularly, they do have a larger hypothalamus, and they do create more neurons and nerve endings in the brain. So it's a little bit like exercise builds more mitochondria in the muscle. Meditation builds more neurons in the brain and helps to reprogram and change the emphasis of your thinking. It makes you a better, calmer, clearer thinker. So try that, include that alongside your exercise, and I'm sure you will start to experience huge benefits and huge reductions in your chronic pain, and you'll get less incidences of chronic pain, less flare-ups, and when the flare-ups do happen, you'll be able to deal with them much better, and hopefully in time they'll happen less and less and less, and maybe even go away completely, which would be awesome. Okay, hope that was useful. If you've got any questions, just hit me up on social media or drop me an email. Okay, laters.